Hello you all, welcome to the channel, and in this video you can hear the weekly forecast for your star sign. The week is 22nd to 28th of September 2025. This reading is for Virgo Sun, Moon and also Rising, and probably most of you are here to listen to your sun sign, which is going to give you an idea the type of events and people that you're going to have to face throughout the week. But the moon sign is not less important if you listen to it, because that reading is going to show you how these events and people are going to make you feel. While if you know your rising sign and you listen to that reading, then the reading itself is going to show you how to handle them around. So listening to all three of your major signs is going to give you a pretty good idea what kind of a week you're going to have ahead. It's going to broaden up your reading for you, and is going to personalize it to a fairly large extent. So the first card for you, Virgo, that will be Two of Cups, followed by the second card of the Lovers, and the third one, that will be Five of Pentacles. Okay, so the technique and the method used for these readings is called elemental dignities. And on their own, Two of Cups and the Lovers card, really good. They don't go very well together, because the Two of Cups it's water and the Lovers is air. They are neutrals. They don't touch each other. Okay, air has nothing to do with water. I'm not gonna get into it and bore you with that. But long story short, this is a week of partnerships, which there is a specific case to it, and you have to be very careful about it. I'm going to talk about it in a minute. But throughout that week, your partnerships are going to take on a really positive turn. Okay, and specifically those kind of partnerships, like the intimate relationship falls within that partnership as well. But that could be also business partnerships, as that is a general reading, friendships and whatnot. These partnerships that you are facing, you both, I mean, are facing predicaments on daily basis. Like, for example, your partner isn't wiping their shoes when they're coming in, right? And that drives you mad. And washing their dishes when they're done with the meal, and it's making you mad. All these kind of like stuff that are accustomed to the person you have a partnership with, which are a part of their lifestyle. If you wish to have a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, which link you can find in the description down below. And there at the very front page, you can see a full list of my services and as well their pricing. So based on your budget and also your needs, you can go for whichever one suits you best. Well, they are going to start changing towards a positive direction. And these irritating details are going to start bothering you less and less, with a potential entirely to be wiped out. And that is going to bring a lot of harmony within your love life, within your business partnerships, within the relationship in between you and your neighbors, for example, you and your children. If your children are driving you mad because they're playing all day long on their PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, and that is something you strongly disagree and it's a part of their lifestyle, well, that's going to be the week where they're going to start playing less and less, for example. Okay, and this is going to create an atmosphere where you and the subject from the other side, whether it is your spouse or children or friend, are going to become opening to one another even more. You're going to start sharing more emotions together. You're going to start sharing more activities together. Whether there is a pride or shyness in between you two is going to vaporize, and there won't be any subject that you can't simply just, talk about. And these partnerships, they're going to feel like partnerships at the start of the week, but towards the end of it, they're going to feel like unities, like you are together in it, whatever it is, and you don't have to carry on all the weight on your shoulders. It's not going to feel like you are pushing that partnership or relationship on your own, and the other side, the other entity is just, kind of like existing in it, and it is taking all the benefits without putting anything in it. You all are going to make your contribution toward it, which is going to be a great thing to an extent. Because, you know, it's the universe and there is balance. You can't take without giving. And what is going to be your give? Well, according to these cards, the give comes from that elemental dignity here, Two of Cups and the Lover's card, unfortunately, and that is the decisions. Now, in order to maintain this so-called stability and flow, a big portion of your freedom is going to be taken away if you do want to maintain it. So it's in the process of the building up of these partnerships and relationships, you wouldn't see much of a choice but to do one particular thing, whether it's something you like or whether it's something you recognize that you have to do. It will be pretty demanding, and at least at first you are going to do what you have to do, but later down the road, this is going to be the line that determines whether that relationship will continue being harmonious, or is going to shift into unpleasant side again. The specific case for your week is that your kindness will attract someone. And if you do allow that person to stay around, they will happen to be a quite of a nasty individual that will cause you a lot of difficulties, a lot of troubles, and you won't be able to simply walk away from them. They're going to hold you with something. So be very careful how kind you are, especially to strangers, and how much you do allow them to become a part of your life. This was your forecast, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel the need to do so. And if you think that this video can help someone you know, then you can share it with them as well. Other than that, hopefully we're going to see each other next time, and until then, bye.